Hey guys, DB Right here, and today we are back with What If Bardock Stopped Lord Frieza? Now, as per your vote, we are indeed continuing into the Android saga. Now, in the previous video, we covered the history of Future Barne in this case, because, keep in mind, it was Future Barne who goes back to the past instead of Future Trunks. After Barne had come back through time to defeat King Seda, who showed up on planet Earth in Frieza's stead, was completely obliterated by this future version of the daughter of Bardock and Gine. And after that, Barne does fill in her parents about the grim warning. So with that, Barne does give her parents a grim warning about future events that are about to happen, that are about to transpire, that are about to become upon them. I could go on, I've got pages of these. Anyway. Mom, Dad, I know there's no way I can convince you that what I'm saying is true, but I am your daughter, and I've come back from the future to warn you of a coming threat that is about to transpire within 3 years' time. I know I can trust you with this information. In 3 years' time, at southwest of South City, there's going to be a terrible attack. An attack that not even the Earth's special forces can prevent. A threat that not even you survive. What? What are you talking about, Barne? Start making sense. This doesn't make any sense. From the future? What threat? What happens? Mom, do you remember the Red Ribbon Army? Red Ribbon Army? Yes. Me and your brother Kakarot put a stop to them years ago, back when Kakarot was still a child himself. We thought we got rid of them all. Mom, that was one fight you really should have fought to the end, because the head scientist of the Red Ribbon Army, Dr. Giro, escaped that final battle. And since then, he has been secretly plotting revenge against you and Goku. And in 3 years' time, those monstrous creations are unleashed. 2 killer androids. They destroy everything. Dad, you, Kakarot, Raditz, Nappa, Vegeta, Krillin, Yamcha, Piccolo, Tien, Yamcha. Even Gohan doesn't survive. What? It's really that bad, daughter? Come here. And Gine holds the older version of her daughter in her arms. Everyone else is sort of standing off in the distance somewhere, unable to hear this, because Trunks, just like Trunks did in the original, Barne insisted on talking to Bardock and Gine herself, by themselves, to give them this warning. Because, well, it might be a bit harder to talk with everyone, talking over the top of each other, that sort of thing. And it's, she only needs to convince her parents that this is true, and the rest all fall in line. So after Barne stops sobbing, she gets on with what she gets on to what she's saying, telling them all about the first battle that will claim the lives of pretty much everyone. Gohan does briefly survive, But not even 10 years later, they have me, Gohan, and another were the last 3 survivors. Wait, who's this other you speak of? I promised I wouldn't say, but... Okay, but do not repeat this to anyone. The other is a half-Saiyan child by the name of Trunks. He's Bulma and Vegeta's child. Gine actually can't hold in her laughter. She does a Goku in that bit. She laughs a little bit. The king. So the king does give us a prince after all. I got to admit, I was a bit worried on that front. That was Bardock saying that. And you got Nappa, Vegeta sort of looking. Hey, Vegeta, why are they suddenly staring at you? I don't know, Nappa. I have no idea. Hey, is it just me, or does that one kind of look like an older Barne? Like, look at Barne over there. Looking at the Barne they know, the kid who's no older than Gohan is right now. This one. They do kind of look alike. What's going on here? Piccolo, of course, can overhear everything because of his Namekian ears. I don't understand it, Barne. How could androids be capable of that much power? We're all Super Saiyans here. How could they have gotten the drop on us like that? Well, the problem is, you won't be able to sense the androids. Barne actually goes into a bit more detail than Trunks does in the original. Mainly because you actually got someone like Bardock asking the right questions, unlike Goku. You can't sense the androids' power. They took us by surprise, completely by ambush. They got Piccolo when he just happened to be flying by the area and saw the destruction. And the rest of us were hunted down like a bunch of dogs. And it's why I am here now. Bulma was actually able to build us a time machine so I could journey to the past and at least warn you guys and try and prevent this terrible disaster. And Gine just sort of smiles, puts her hand on her daughter's face and just says, well, we are so grateful for what you have done. You have sacrificed so much to get here. Your father and I are so proud of you. Bardock then noticing her arm. So I take it the androids did that to you? Referring to a capsule corp prosthetic arm. Yeah, I'm afraid so. It happened while I was protecting Trunks. I see. Hey, what's wrong, Barne? Barne in tears again. I'm just so happy to see my family again. It's just been so long. And the three share in a bit of a family hug. It's alright. We will be fine. Thanks to your warning, we will survive this. I promise you, my daughter. We're all gonna make it through. We won't lose a single person. I swear it. And with that, Future Barne takes her leave. You know, they see her on the little time machine and she waves goodbye to everyone. And, well, they basically tell everyone the truth. Of course, leaving out the future Trunks part. No mention of Trunks because, after all, we can't change the history of Bulma and Vegeta, that would just not be proper. But everyone else is filled in about everything else about the androids, this oncoming threat. Well, I can't wait to turn this prediction on its head. You know, guys, we could just find this Dr. Gero and put a couple of bullets in him. That'd be Bulma talking. Ha! We Saiyans will never do anything that cowardly. I will meet this threat head on. And of course, they agree that it is best they start training and preparing for these androids. And so Vegeta and pretty much the rest fly off with the Sun family basically gather around Goku, who uses instant transmission to basically take them all back home. Why not? It's really quick. And, but DB Rai, how can Goku have instant transmission? He never went to Yard Rat in this timeline. He can't just magically know it. Oh, it is possible he picked it up when he was battling Meta Cooler in the previous arc. Because remember, in the Return of Cooler movie, Cooler does know instant transmission. And as we know throughout Goku's history, throughout the series of Dragon Ball, through Dragon Ball Z, Goku is capable of learning an attack or a technique only by seeing it once. Like, you know, when he learned the Kamehameha wave after seeing Master Roshi do it, and learning the after image just seconds after Master Roshi did it. Goku's quick to pick up on things like that. So yes, I do believe Goku would have instant transmission. Alright. And with that, the 3 years of training pretty much go on per normal. Vegeta running off on his own to get more training in space like he does. Plus, of course, he's also running his own planet. And he's got plenty of Saiyans to duke with and battle and make himself stronger. So I guess that is a fair bit of difference there. The real challenge was Bardock, Gine, and Goku and Barne convincing Chi-Chi to let Gohan train for the 3 years. And you can imagine everyone basically looking in complete terror at Chi-Chi. You know, even Bardock is scared at Chi-Chi and knows not to antagonize her. But Gine just sort of calms Chi-Chi down and actually invites her to train with them. You know, it can be more of a family thing that way, and Chi-Chi can be a little bit more involved, and you can't beat them, join them. But yeah, and here's a little bit more of a hilarious side dialogue for you. Chi-Chi's little misadventure when she's running away with groceries and the dinosaurs, yes. Chi-Chi does try to make Goku go for his driver's license. I am sick of being chased by dinosaurs, falling off the cliffs, losing the groceries. You can go ahead and get your license. That goes for the rest of you Saiyans. Yelling at the rest of the Saiyan family. And pretty much, yes, somehow Piccolo got roped into it as well. Hey, more people you have going for their driving test, the most likely you'd have at least one of them pass, right? Right? Well, with Goku and Bardock, well, they're as bad at driving as each other. I guess Goku had to get his lack of literal motor skills from somewhere, and it was Bardock. And with Piccolo in the mix, well, it turned into a big drag race like in the original. Eat my dust, Piccolo! So long, Dad. Huh, is that all you've got? Alright then, bring it on, son. Drag race. Huh, well, I'm not missing out on the fun. It's just all three of them racing down the road while Gine is the only responsible one. And The other three fail their driving test, but Gine passes with flying colours. In fact, she's like the best driver they've seen in a while. And Gine's actually more than happy to drive Chi-Chi around and actually do the help her with the shopping. You know, they can get away from the boys when they're training. And yeah, and it's more of an opportunity for Gine to really get to know Chi-Chi a lot better and understand why she's so anti-martial arts and anti-fighting and everything like that. So it's more of a bonding adventure. And Gine actually really likes driving around. Even though she can fly and get to places a lot quicker, she actually likes driving along the countryside and seeing parts of the world that she doesn't really get to see much when she's flying and moving somewhere in a real hurry. So I thought that would actually be a nice change of pace for Gine. She actually finds the drive quite relaxing. And, you know, should anyone want to go on a nice family road trip, you know, Gine is more than happy to drive them. And with that, the 3 years have come and gone with everyone meeting up on that mountain side just outside South City. Gine, Bardock, Raditz, even Nap is there, so they've got a lot more numbers this time. And this time around. Now the huge difference is Goku never catches the heart virus in this reality. Well, why is that, DB Rai? Well, it actually turns out Goku can only catch the heart virus if he goes to Yard Rat. It's a disease that he contracts on Yard Rat. Because in this reality he doesn't go to Yard Rat, he doesn't catch the heart virus. So Goku is alive and well in this reality, just like he was alive and well in Future Barne's reality too. With that, they're all waiting along there, and Yajirobe shows up. Ah, Yajirobe, you can help us fight these androids too? What? No way! I'm just here to hand over these sensu beans because Korin made me do it. I ain't staying around fighting those stupid robots from the future. Forget that. And basically with that, Yajirobe hands off the sensu beans and flies off like he does per normal, only to be shot down by a couple of androids that everyone can only just see in the sky lowering down into the city. Whoa! Where did that come from? I didn't even sense that attack. Oh, that's right. We can't sense the android's energy. I forgot about that. We're going to have to be very cautious, guys. I think it's safe that if any of us encounters the androids, no one is to engage them alone. Raise your power levels immediately. That'll be Bardock talking. So yeah, everyone heads down to the city with the exception of Bulma, and Gine actually remains behind at this point. And Gohan and Barne are off to fish Yajirobe out of the lake. Are off to fish Yajirobe out of the ocean. Who's alive and well, of course. But yeah, Gine is more interested at the moment, getting to know Bulma. Getting to know the new arrival in the Dragon team. Because Bulma, of course, has little baby Trunks with her. Hey there, Trunks. What? How do you know his name? Lucky guess, I guess. But yeah, rest assured, Gine will join them in the city later, as soon as Barne and Gohan come back with Yajirobe. And by the time Gine rejoins the whole incident, Yamcha has been punctured by Android 20, aka Dr. Gero, and Android number 19. And with that, the whole battle between 19 and 20 begin. The difference is that the battle is a lot more one-sided this time because Goku hasn't contracted the heart virus, and there are plenty of Super Saiyans to take these guys on. In fact, Goku defeats Android 19, and Dr. Gero, Android 20, decides it's best he makes a run for it. But he is basically halted where he is with a sudden appearance of Vegeta appearing behind him. Hey, where do you think you're going, Android? Powers up to Super Saiyan. And well, the only thing Gero could really think to do